Hi, this is Suzette with Cloudy Sky today. Previously, I've done some emails talking about spam, phishing. The whole idea is that these scammers are trying to get your information. Today, I am going to look at some emails I recently received and mostly the headers because most of them were in my spam folder, so the spam actually filtered out a lot of these bad things. So we're gonna just look on the headers because we can learn a lot, and the subject, of course, on authority, intimidation, consensus, scarcity or urgency, and formality. Some of the tools that scammers use. Of course, some of these same techniques marketers use too, but we're gonna see what makes the difference. So let's get to it. Now, here's the first email that I received, and it's recent, or this year at least, 8/23/2021. The subject: Wow, amazing news, congrats. Your new August 2021 scores are now at record high. And of course, it says it's from Equifax Alerts, but when you take a closer look, it's from Carmen at betterdaysalways.com. So they're doing two things that jump out at me right away. One, they're trying to get your attention that, my scores, which is something personal to me. Everybody wants their scores to go up. So this is something, you're familiar with Equifax because it's this big company that does your credit scores. And if you were doing any shopping, you know, you would want to because, other people are going to be using it. So you could say it's a bit of consensus or, something that everybody's familiar with. And I mean, hey, that would be good news if it was true. But you would have to take a look at the from, and you will see that it's not from Equifax. It's from a scam. But yes, they have a nice grabbing subject line. And as you can see, this was from my spam folder, so I did not disable any images or links because I didn't. Well, I know it's not safe to use. And also, Equifax, just to let you know, if you weren't sure, and you did enable the images and the links, don't click on the link, but go to the Equifax site because they would tell you that it would be a scam. A lot of big companies now have tips on how to recognize scams. The FTC and also your state attorney general also has information on how to recognize scams. Now, this email, I believe, I have my name there, Suzette Dawes, that's me. And it says my order is now ready. Now, yes, a lot of us, especially during these times, is ordering online. It doesn't really specify any company, but when you open up the email, it says from delivery confirmation, newsletter at techjob.com. Techjob.com is not any site that I would order from. So that would be a nice indicator when you look at the domain who is sending the email, whether or not you have done business with them recently. I do try whenever I order something to keep the receipt so I know who I've ordered from. That's a good tip that you can use. And this way, when you see something come in, don't enable the images, or if it's in your regular mailbox, don't click on the link because they're just trying to harvest your information. So this one is trying to tell me that my order is now ready, but I know I've never ordered from that company. And here's another one again. Yeah, same domain. It's telling me order confirmation that my order that was placed ID OD. OD is pretty much like an Office Depot thing, but I haven't ordered from them in a while. Was placed successfully. One of the things I think I discussed before, the purpose of these emails is hoping that you would click on the link or call, because that was in my vision where you'd call and go, but I didn't place an order. They were like, but it's already been charged to your credit card. Can you confirm? And then you go ahead and give them a credit card number that they now can use and run up charges against you, pretty much ID theft and fraud. Now, this one actually came through my Gmail. Gmail has been pretty good with the spam, but for whatever reason, this one was in my regular inbox. But even in my regular inbox, unless I know, I look on the email from, and I, get the details before I click on any links to display pictures or display the links. Normally I leave it on display till I check this. And in this case, they're congratulating me, details apply. Congratulating me on what? I don't know. But as you can see, and they want to make sure I got it. They put it in the to and the copy, my email address. But group updates and whatever this is, I have no idea what this company is. Therefore, I click on the spam and send it straight to spam. I'm not calling. I don't care what price they're giving away. I don't want my information being stolen. Yes, I know people are going to say, well, your information is already there. Yes, but I'm not going to give them the exact credit card number or whatever it is they're looking for. So here, the header does give you who it's from. And if you feel like, well, what if there's a price you're passing up? Then look up the company. Look up their reviews. Do it independently. Don't click on the link in the email. Wow, a job interview. Now, how much authority, intimidation, consension, scarcity, urgency, familiarity? This is our second attempt. Yeah, I can hear the urgency in that. Confirm your Amazon interview now. Now, I'm not currently out there seeking jobs. So therefore, it's a surprise when some interview. But what if I was? And I did apply to Amazon. Then the next step for me to do, because the subject is very catchy, is to look who is it from. It's not from Amazon. Techjob.com is not Amazon.com. So therefore, this is fake. Again, I would not be enabling any of the images or the links in the email because I can tell it is not safe to use. So this message will stay as spam. At first, I thought this one was real. $1, because I always see this Globe Life Insurance thing, and there is a company, Globe Life Insurance. What they're doing in this case is impersonating a regular company. Because there is a company called Globe Life Insurance. But look, where is it from? Arcadus bestfinanddesign.com. It would come from globallifeinsurance.com or some other name like that. But you can search for this company and realize this is not the company's domain name. So it's very interesting that they try and get you with this. They use a familiar company and they try and go, oh, $1. So you get that urgency like, oh, I need to go click on this so I can get some cheap life insurance. But if you do, you're probably giving away your information. So therefore, you should not do that. So these are the emails I received, and I decided to collect them and share them. We looked at the subject line. What was the purpose of the subject line? It's really a marketing ploy to draw you in, like, wow, really? Or to make you feel, in the case of the order, oh, my order, wait a minute, but I didn't place an order. And suddenly you're troubled that there's an order and you didn't place it, but it is to draw you in. It got your attention. But what you got to do is go to the from. Look to see who is from. Look to see who the domain is and confirm it independently that that's the domain that you normally do business with. And also it helps, and this is just my tip, if you order stuff recently, keep them on hand nearby so you can see who you order from. So you can be like, but no, I didn't put an order in, and it's not your order. So these are my tips. So please remember, look at your email header, not just the subject, in determining whether it's legitimate or not.